Happy Fossil Friday! We are gonna jacket some rockin' fossil here in northern Minnesota. So this block here was up here. It's slumped since last time we were here, but it's got these really nice root traces that go through the whole thing. So we're trying to actually conserve this whole block as one piece, but it's real crumbly. So we're gonna have to do a bit of work on this in order to pull it out as one piece. Got slight revision. We are actually gonna deal with this one first because we got this like root trace going through here and it's kind of in the way of this block. So we're gonna get this and then this. Okay, so we got a little bit of toilet paper kind of gently on there. We're using a little bit of foil, and now we're gonna work this very delicately over the surface so it starts hugging nice and tight. 1, 2, 3. Nice. So now it's flipped. We're just gonna cover the other side and do the same thing. And there it is, got the foil underneath, bubble wrap there, duct tape on top, about to write a label, because you always want to label stuff. Okay, so we just to put a bunch of toilet paper underneath here. We've been kind of working some foil around here. This is trying to create a barrier between the rock and where the plaster is going to go. We're going to have to fill in this gap here. Otherwise, it's going to create this lip. So when we're trying to lift the plaster off later, that would be a problem. So by creating that, that will allow us to create like this nice kind of lid for it. Now we need a whole bunch of strips of burlap here that we're going to mix with some plaster to put on the block over there. So we're cutting these into little strips. This actually ends up being a big part of what you have to do here because you need a lot. Okay, so we ended up actually covering all of that foil with some toilet paper here. So we got everything nice and pretty padded here. We're going to end up having to do the whole thing in this spot, and then we'll be able to turn it over and cover the other side. Pouring some plaster in. We're mixing up the plaster here. So one of the good rules of thumb is you can't really make out your skin or fingernails underneath, so we're getting pretty close there. And we're ready to start plastering. We got those burlap straps and we're gonna go around that whole thing, make a nice hard case. The crew, we got this jacketed here. We got our plaster hands. It was pretty quick work. Good job, everybody. So while the plaster is drying, we're looking around for any kind of fossils we can find at the surface, and just got a shark tooth. The plaster ended up needing an overnight, so we started the next day by finding more fun stuff. This fun little tooth here. Ooh. Do you see it? Do you see it? There it is. Oh, what's that? It's another shark tooth. And look at this little shark vertebra. That's so cool. Oh, look at this. And then it was time to finally flip the jacket, so here it goes. 1, 2. Wow. Bringing down the jacket. And then that's right, you gotta cover up the other side too. So we got some foil down there, now we're putting some toilet paper there, and then we'll do